You don't think about it every day. But when it hits, it doesn't feel like the past. It feels like it just happened. Maybe it was a conversation at work, your boss calling you out in a meeting, everyone quiet, you trying to explain, but it came out wrong, or a message you never got back, someone you trusted suddenly going cold, no explanation, no closure, or someone you loved saying something they can't take back, and somehow that moment stuck. You kept going. You showed up. You handled your responsibilities, but you never actually put it down. So when people say, just let it go, it doesn't land. Because for you, it's not just a memory, it's unfinished. And the real question isn't, why can't I move on? It's, why does part of me still hold on to this? Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. Let's say this happens. You send a text. Simple, normal. They reply hours later. Short, dry. Yeah, it's fine. And that's it. Now you're reading it again and again, trying to figure out what changed. Your brain starts connecting dots. Did I say something wrong? Are they upset? Should I fix this? That's not overthinking. That's pattern detection. Your brain is scanning for threat. And when something feels off, it flags it strongly. That's where anger comes in, not just as emotion, but as protection. It creates distance. It keeps you alert. It tells you don't relax here. Anger doesn't just protect you. It convinces you that staying hurt is safer than healing. And then there's this part, the part we don't say out loud. You think holding on to it is somehow holding them accountable. But look at what actually happens. They move on. And you stay holding a moment they probably don't even think about anymore. And over time, that moment starts shaping you. You double-check texts. You replay conversations on your drive home. You hesitate before opening up again. Not because you want to, but because your brain learned something. Be careful here. And now, it doesn't want to unlearn it. This is where most people get stuck. Because forgiveness sounds like this. Pretend it didn't matter. But that's not what it is. Forgiveness doesn't mean you forget. It means you stop letting that moment run in the background of your life. Forgiveness doesn't mean you reconnect. You don't have to text them, call them, or fix anything. Some relationships don't come back, and that's okay. Forgiveness doesn't mean it was okay. You can still say, that hurt, without letting it control how you move forward. Forgiveness is not a relationship decision. It's an internal release. Not all at once, not perfectly, but in small, real moments. Step 1, be honest about what you feel. Not I'm over it, not it's whatever. Be real. That bothered me. That actually hurt. I didn't expect that. You don't have to say it out loud, but you do have to admit it to yourself. And maybe you'll realize you've been brushing it off for way longer than you thought. Step 2, zoom out. Not to excuse them, but to understand context. Maybe they were stressed. Heck, maybe they're bad at communication. Maybe they never learned how to show up properly. It doesn't make it okay, but it changes how personal it feels. Understanding doesn't excuse the behavior, but it stops your mind from turning it into something absolute. Step 3, take your energy back. This is the shift. You stop asking, why did they do that? And start asking, why am I still carrying it? Because holding on to it is still costing you something. Your focus, your mood, your ability to trust again. Letting go is not losing control. It's choosing where your energy goes next. Nothing dramatic happens. There's no big moment, no clear finish line, just space. You think about it, and it doesn't hit the same. You remember, but it doesn't pull you in. You're no longer inside the moment. You're outside it, looking at it. And that's when you realize you didn't erase the past. You just stopped reliving it. Because holding on was never actually protecting you. It was keeping you connected to something that already ended. So now the question changes. Not, why did this happen? But, do I still need to carry this? And maybe for the first time, the answer is no. Forgiveness doesn't change what happened. It changes who carries it. And when you put it down, you don't lose anything. You just stop losing yourself to it. If there's something you've been holding on to, you're not the only one. Drop it in the comments if you want to, or just acknowledge it to yourself. And if this helped you see things differently, subscribe, because sometimes moving on doesn't start with answers. It starts with letting go of what keeps replaying.